peace and blessings, yo. Let me tell you something. I was just on this little discussion and stuff like that. See what I'm saying? This is just my opinion. This ain't like facts or anything like that. So I'm not saying like what I'm talking about is facts. But what I can talk about is like I was talking to my people about Philly, right? And in Philly, there's a lot of Muslims in Philly, right? So my man was telling me how in Philly, I think it was like 2 years ago or a year ago. I think it was like 2 years ago. He was saying in Philly, it was over 500 and something murders, right, in Philly, like 2 years ago, some shit like that, right? So only thing I was saying is like, how can you have all those Muslims that lives in Philly and not, and have so many murders if you have so many Muslims? You see what I'm saying? Like, what is the Muslim brothers doing to be an impact? You see what I'm saying? So this is why I say like this, yo. A lot of people is religious just because it's a fad and shit like that. That people be religious, but they don't really be religious. They just do that shit because that's the wave now. You see what I'm saying? I don't judge a person off their religious. I don't do religion and stuff like that. I don't do that. I judge a person based on their character. You can be you can be Muslim, Christian, you can be Israelite, Buddhism. You can be whatever you want to be. I'm not judging you off what you say you are. I'm judging off the person you carry yourself as. That's how I look at it. You see what I'm saying? So people will say, "Hey, yo, all right, I'm Christian." Okay, that's cool. If you ain't moving Christ-like or Jesus-like or godly-like, I don't believe it. I don't believe it. Because if you are whatever you say you are, you have to move according to that. That's how I look at it. So if you saying, yo, because I'm gonna tell you why I believe that. I seen a lot of people say they this and that and say they this. I seen people say they blood crip or stuff like that. They don't move like that. When you really in a gang, you move like that. You see what I'm saying? Because you took that whatever vow, you took that whatever. So when you took that vow to be a Christian or Muslim like that, you have to move like that, right? And it's so many people dying. Where is it like, all right, boom, you live in Philly, right? And so there's a whole bunch of Muslims. Why it ain't no what the fuck is the where's a law at? Like, god damn, that's how I'm looking at it. If you got in Philly, if you have all these Muslims, why is it all these murders? So I look at it. That doesn't make sense. Where is the communication, the structure, the fucking anything? And that's what I was telling my man. Is like that doesn't look good because if we was more structured and outside, like the lady said, the Muslim lady said she was like, I had to walk home from work and it was these kids on the corner. And she said after a while she couldn't tolerate the little stuff they was I mean whatever. So she said something to her, and the little girl threw something at her. And I'm like, well, if we was organized, say Muslims organized, and it was on each corner, like making sure women, like on that Malcolm X, like he's like, how can one man have all this power? Because he's seen how organized and how structured it was. So we ain't got to be Muslim, just be structured. You see what I'm saying? So, but there's nobody around but the younger kids. Like I said, y'all ain't gotta have guns on y'all. Y'all could just be on corner. 5 on that corner, 6 on this corner, 8 on that corner. Y'all not telling nobody to get off the corner, nothing. Y'all just present to make sure the women get home safe. Making sure the older women do. Just making sure you can't stop them from doing. But by them being around and doing stuff like that, it throws their shit off. Now you might have to risk your life. Cause they might, man, you gotta get off my corner. Like, nigga, this ain't your corner. Might have to fight for it. But to show that you're willing to, it makes people like it makes other kids say, man, I want to be part of that group. I want to be part of that. You know what I mean? We ain't none of that shit. So of course, like I said, I see a lot of Muslims and shit like that, but they in the streets. Like they ask me, is this Muslim in Jersey? Like you should have. Hell yeah, there's a lot of Muslims in Jersey. Just because they got beards and all that shit like that, they still in the streets. They Muslim by because they live here. They mom was Muslim, dad Muslim. They grew up that way. That's the you know what I mean. But is they moving like that? Is they if right now if somebody called the Dan right now, Allahu Akbar, Allah, is they gonna drop everything and go to the sun and offer salat? You see what I'm saying? That's what I look at. Like, oh shit, it's time. Somebody called it. That's how I look at it. So yeah, you got the bear. You know a lot. You know what I mean? Boom, boom. You got a lot of information. But when it comes to being what Allah, because when you give yourself to Allah, you don't move like you no more. You move yourself according to how Allah will want you to move. When you give yourself to God, you start moving Christ-like. Because you're not moving like yourself. You're moving how God wants you to move. You see what I'm saying? So whatever you give your life to, you start moving according to that. That's what it is. So now people know, oh shit, you're different. You ain't the same. Because your moving is different. Oh shit, I can tell this person is different because the way they moving. You can't tell me, hey, you know what people do? They'll move a little bit just to try to show you. Like, that little ass movement, man, you did a couple of steps and want to get praised. Like, you trying to hustle me. That's what people try to hustle you. You trying to hustle me. Trying to make me think. Just because, let me tell you something. I'll tell everybody now. Like I said, the song, I guess everybody conscious now. I guess nobody dumb. Everybody is conscious. When I saw you in 93, you was dumb as hell. That's why I'm like, the last time I saw you, you was his size. And the last time I saw you, you was dumb. Last time I saw you, you was dumb as hell. But this time, this nigga know the whole encyclopedia. And I say, I googled it. That's why they say if you want to hide something from a black person, put in a book. Niggas ain't reading. Niggas ain't. I'll look it up, motherfucker. I'll look it up. But if it was based on reading and shit, niggas wouldn't be smart. That's why niggas wasn't smart back in the day. Niggas wasn't reading like that. That's why back in the day was God bites like that. Yo, them niggas, they was reading shit. Yo, you ever read Hoop Why you read 48 Laws of Power? You ever read Art of Seduction and all these fucking powerful Darnell Goon books and James Patterson and Malachi Z. Yorks and all this. This was the whole, I mean, niggas like, oh shit, open up the. Now, niggas ain't reading them shit. Niggas Google it. So, who was the first black skin created? You let your enemies tell you who your heroes are. The black skin was created and told y'all niggas. Look, they said it right here. Nigga, shut up. Nigga, shut up. Nigga, they ain't. Somebody put that in there. And who put it in there? You ain't got no goddamn information to put in Google. Because you don't know shit. You got to look at. I bet you can't put nothing in Google. You can't give them no information. What information you got? What's something you learned right now to say, Google got to put this in there? They ain't even know this shit. You ain't got no information. You got to go to Google. Google is, you don't got none. I look at this shit. Word. People don't want to hear that shit, though. Real shit, people want to hear that shit. Because it's not real. A lot of people, it's real, but they move fake. They real, like, okay, I'm real. Okay, real body, arms and shit. But you move fake. You real. You're a real person. But you got fake ways. That's what I go off. People right now, hey, yo, I'm going to tell you something. Realness, there's no judgment. Fakeness, I judge. Gonna be on my kids. I ain't no fighter. Nigga, that's real. I respect. Yo, I could never be fake and be like, yo, I only respect fake shit and not real shit. Because that's what you. If somebody, if a person telling you real shit and you not liking it, you rather hear some fake shit so it can make you feel better, nigga. That ain't that nigga. You fake. That's what fake people do. Real people. Hey, yo, I'm gonna keep it real. I got a fucking point. I like looking at fucking feet and shit. Yeah, man. I like looking at people tie their feet up and they lose blood in their feet and shit. I like looking at that shit. I'm being real with you. This is what I'm telling you. I like looking at feet that loses blood and shit. You don't judge me. Now you being you watch that shit. Nope. You respect that. So do you love fake or you respect real? That's why a lot of people ain't real because the world shit. They don't. Yeah, that's not even you. That's not even your character. But you rather be that way so everybody can accept you and you, yeah, whatever you're. That's not you. Because if they knew you were, you'd be scared they won't accept you. So you're fucking fake by trying to. You know what's fucked up? Y'all both fucked up. This person fake, and this person like they you right. Bird of a feather flock together. You fucking right. That's what it is. Y'all both two peas in a pod, nigga. That's what y'all are. So y'all like each other and shit. Because real shit, when you be real, I'm gonna keep it real. When you're a real person, only certain. I'm gonna tell you what I hear a lot. I'm so real, or they real. That's why I can't hang with everybody. Nigga, don't put your fucking mental health on everybody else. Nigga, that's your mental health. Nah, that's bullshit. Mm-mm. Listen to that bullshit. Let me tell you something. That's a personal problem, motherfucker. Ain't got nothing to do with being real. Let me tell you something. When you can go around anybody, bro, cause you know you like, cause you gonna be your people that can't be themselves, scared to be around other. No, fuck all that. No, that's bullshit. We ain't doing that. I watch it too many times. I've seen it. I've seen it. Yeah, let me tell you something. People be really. I'm about to go in, yo. Tell you something. People would really be thinking. I'm not telling you like I think I'm somebody. Like I'm better than nobody else. I'm just giving you my opinions of what I see outside. Yo, people really be thinking they somebody, yo. People really be thinking they somebody and shit like that. They do. You ain't you ain't nobody. Because there's always somebody that bigger than you. That's a pride thing. Ego thing. That's like, oh my God, I'm the shit. No, you not. That's what you think. But there's 108 billion people on this planet. You think you top all the motherfuckers? And do you? Yeah, of course. Some people that's way more spiritual than you, humble than you, loving than you, more caring than you, more loyal than you, all those things than you. But you will give yourself all the praise like you're better than them. When they're doing, showing, and acting and performing and doing way better than you, you need to make your style look at things, yo. If we start being real and start understanding that, yo, we all the same. We all people. We all on this fucking planet trying to whatever. We will have a different outlook on people because we won't judge them as much. We will love them more because we understand where nobody's bigger than me, nobody's higher than me, but the creator or but whatever you know that's bigger. You see what I'm saying? I can't grow without seeds. If I ain't have the seed, I can't make it grow. So somebody had to make the seed. You can't make no goddamn seed. You can't create no damn seed. You could do your sperm, but you could. Somebody had to put that in you. You can't even create your own semen and shit like that. Somebody, you can't even create. Come on. If you didn't have nuts or something, you can't create. Oh, come on, man. Come on. Let's be real. So there's some can do more than what we can do. So they're more higher. So I'm not gonna make higher. I just roll. A lot of people don't want to agree with that. So they don't got to play the role that they already know in their mind they got to play anyway. I ain't got time for that shit. That's why I don't. Let me tell you something. That DMT, when you take that DMT and shit like that, that shit make you open up. That shit open you up different. That shit make you look at things different, shit like that. But I'm gonna tell you something. What I've learned from just a little bit of traveling, no matter where you go, all black people is the same. Not like character wise, meaning you're gonna find black people that's you know, you got some black people in America that's cool, relaxed, and shit like that. You're gonna find blind travel of cheaper things, and they know other countries give it. Because I'm gonna tell you something. When I went to Mexico, it wasn't a bad experience. It was just a bad outlook on what I was expecting. So I'm expecting, you know what I thought? And this is a fucked up way to think, but I thought by me running from my problems to Mexico, that other people ran from their problems too, but they was running from their problems to heal just like I was, right? And when you start from their problems, but Mexico, they was creating more problems for themselves. So not only you're trying to, you're gonna be grimy in Mexico too, but just a different way. So you might not be the because it's a different way. So if you were spiritual in the States, you're gonna be spiritual, but just in a different way. Salute to Mrs. 30. You see what I'm saying? So that's how I looked at it. So when I came to Mexico, I'm thinking, oh shit, all these black people is gonna be this and be that and shit like that. And when I actually met them and actually got, you know what I mean, they was totally different. They was like, I was looking at them like, damn, I can imagine how you was in the States. Like just looking at you, like I could just imagine how you was. People probably think the same thing about me. Cause the thing about me is, it don't matter where I go, I'm still gonna be me. Not a negative. Me out, yo. That's why I don't like that shit. Should be robot. I got it tattooed on my back. God or the devil, pick one. Cause I feel like I got both in me. I got God in me, and I got the devil in me. Right? It's up to you which one you want me to be towards you. That's how I look at it. Like I can be godly too. I can be nice. I like that, but I can be the devil too. And I ain't talking about like, oh my God, doing you dirty, grimy. I ain't with all that gossip shit. They know how to communicate. Okay, I feel this way. Let me talk to about this problem. Because what happens is I get emotional because I'm human and shit, and I don't like it. I get defensive, and then as I'm getting emotional, I get defensive. To try to block what I'm feeling, to try to block, keep going back and forth. I'll just fight. Fuck it, yo, let's fight. Because I don't know what to deal with these. I don't know how to deal with these emotions I got. Like, okay, I'm mad, sad, aggravated, frustrated. I don't know what the fuck. Instead of just learning how to deal with it, I'm just fight. Fuck it, let's just fight. That's the easiest way to get through it. With a female is different. You have to learn. You can't fight. Like me, I don't talk. I'll just shut up. Like fuck it. Like me, I won't shut up. I'll just be quiet and just deal with all these emotions and then go smoke and try to think. Because right now I'm fucking confused. Like that's what I do. Like if I'm going through something, I try not to talk. I don't know what the fuck. And this is my thing. Yeah, you right. You right. In my mouth, did a motherfucker, but I don't know how to verbally say that without maybe being. too harsh or maybe into something like, yeah, you right, you know what I mean, right. So right now, like the yes man. Lord, this motherfucker like the yes man. Right now I do. But once I go and smoke, because now my mind can fucking think like, okay, because I'm like, what the fuck? Boom. Okay. I don't want to say it that way. Boom. Now when I do talk, so that's why I do smoke, and that's what I'm saying. In the beginning, if like I go back and forth with somebody, with a female, I'm not talking about no male, female, like even I don't know how to be argumentative, like I don't without being aggressive. So I'll just be a yes man at that time. Yeah, you right. Nah, you right. You right. In my mind, I'm going fucking bananas. Motherfucker, you crazy the motherfucker. My mind is kicking walls. My brain going boop, bop, boop, boop. My mind, I got a little nigga in my head. You dumb motherfucker. Blow, blow. I'm right. Blah. But I'm like this. You right. Mm-hmm. Now I'm thinking, now you know you got to say something. But if I say the wrong word and just think, that's how I am. Because female friends like that. I didn't have female trait or character to say, yo, me and my sister used to get it all the time. So how I used to learn how to deal with the situation where it was, or oh shit, I had cousin, like I had a lot of female friends, but I ain't sit there and fucking learn how to fucking talk to them. You crazy? I'm doing. So I didn't know. I didn't have that. I didn't have that. So me having more conversations or arguments with men, the way I would handle situations where, like I said, if I'm arguing with a dude right now, I don't like I'm learning. Like I've learned. But before I'm like, okay, me and the nigga going back and forth, my mind don't even know how to process. I'm fucking frustrated. I'm frustrated. I'm aggravated. I don't know. I don't know if he's trying if he's trying to put me on, if he's trying to. But since my mind can't handle all the thoughts that's going in, my mind is hoping you say, let's me boop boop because I'm thinking my mind, man, what? I'm gonna just fuck it. You know what I mean? That's the quickest way, and that's the worst way. Because if you keep doing that, when it comes down to having a real conversation with somebody, by you never knowing how to actually conversate or deal with people, you're gonna not know how to conversate. You're gonna be like, you're not gonna have no patience. You're not gonna have no humbleness. All you're gonna have is anger, frustration. What the fuck is you talking about? Wait, till I get a chance to talk. I'm a fucking slaughter you. I don't. I had to, and I'm still learning, and I'm still learning. I'm still learning. Before I used to do that shit, I used to say it's anger. I'm gonna tell you some real shit. I used to say, "Oh man, that's anger issues." Man, that ain't anger. Man, that's control. I used to do that shit to try to control situations. I'm thinking to myself, I try to instill fear in you to control you. So that's what I did. If I'm thinking, okay, if me and my wife would tell I'm a real nigga. This is when I'm young, 23, 24. Get mad. I don't want to hit you because I don't believe in hitting a female. So what I'll do is I'll punch a wall. Or, man, bitch, what the fuck? Boom, and hit the wall. So now she's like, oh my God, he is crazy. So that makes her, now that calms the situation. So now I ain't got to communicate. I ain't got to talk now. So now I just calm the situation. So that's what I was doing. I was control. And now after a while, I'm like, that shit is how my daughters look at that shit. Like my daughters didn't see that because I stopped earlier before they got a chance to actually see that. But that's what I'm thinking. Like, what the fuck? But I didn't know. Like, you gotta understand. I met my wife at 23. I didn't know how to fucking talk. I didn't know how to. All I know, if you make me mad, I have to shut you the fuck up so we don't conversate. And I'm not going to hit you because I don't believe in like, you know what I mean? Because my mom ever told me you got to put this. No, my mom didn't. But this is how I thought. If I gotta put my hands on you and that's not who I am, then you're changing me from being who I am naturally. If I gotta put my hands on you and knowing I'm not a dude, I really highly believe what's made me to a bad person because I don't do this and you're fucking that's in my mind. That's how I think. So I don't that's why I don't do it. So instead of me hitting, like say we arguing, and I'm like, man, what the fuck, yo, what you man, shut up. And I hit the wall. Boom. So now she see the hole in the wall. She like, oh my God, crazy. The game is some sucker shit. Sucker shit. But I seen a lot of dudes try to be masculine, real masculine to handle their women. So I'm thinking to myself, well, I ain't gonna hit her, but I gotta show her I'm the man. Nigga, that's showing, man, I ain't no fucking man. Nigga, that's some bitch shit. Nigga, I'm young. I don't fucking know. I'm just thinking by being real. I'm thinking being real angry and being able to control. Man, ain't no fucking control. Man, that's some slouch shit. But I start learning because I'm watching. Because like I said, I didn't have no kids in the streets. Well, my wife, she already. So when I'm watching how I gotta present myself as a man, because at first I was doing what my dad did. My dad taught me don't do that. I mean, he whooped my ass. So I'm thinking to myself, you gotta. If this little man do something crazy, you gotta whoop ass. That's what it is. But first, I like, what that? I don't believe in whooping no another man's son and shit. Okay, whatever shit. But I don't believe in all that shit like that. So that's. But myself, your dad whooped your ass, and what did? That's how I looked at it. My dad whooped my ass. What that do to you, nigga? Did that help you? Did that make you times you? You know what you was before you just thought you did something bad, or you was a bad kid, or some shit like that. They didn't talk to you. So I started learning, man, you can't be doing that shit. You gotta rather talk to your kids and just first thing you do is whoop their ass and shit like that, because that's not healthy. But I had to learn all that shit on my own, yo. Let me go over here. Let me grab my shit. Shit. I don't give a fuck no more, man. God, you still alive. That's what we should be thankful for. You think about hair and shit like that. All the shit you did in life. You worry about your goddamn hair being missing. You lucky your goddamn teeth and your skull and your life ain't missing based on all the dumb shit you was doing. So that's how I look at it, shit like that. That's why I said, man, you worry about the wrong shit. There you go, getting wrong about the wrong shit. Damn it, all my shit. I'm on the wrong side. The wind is hitting. There we go. Let's see if I can, what was it about to? That's why I stay out the way, man. I have to. I have to, man. I'm telling you, that shit is dangerous. Is my shit still on? I don't want my shit still be on Bluetooth. I don't think it's on Bluetooth. Turn that off. Don't put that Wi-Fi on. That Wi-Fi ain't no joke. I don't want that shit on. Tell you something real, right? When I left, you don't really understand. A lot of people, yo, have these problems, right? And nobody, so a lot of you got to stop hanging around with people that agree with that shit. Like a lot of people would do wrong and hang around people that would make that shit seem cool. Like And I learned that if a motherfucker, if I'm doing something wrong, and I know I'm doing something wrong, like I ain't even gotta, and a motherfucker around me saying, bro, yeah, she bugging for that, I'm gonna look at you funny. Because I feel like you're not giving me real information, you just agreeing to me and shit. And I don't like people like that. Don't agree to me, nigga. I'm wrong. I know I'm wrong, but you sit here agreeing and like I'm right and shit. I'm gonna look at you funny because you're not real. You're not real. A real person be like, nah, bro, you shouldn't be doing it like that. Yo, it's a lot of real motherfuckers out there. They just, especially with men. Like I can speak. I met a lot of good brothers, but you know what it is. And the same thing with me. I'm not saying like, oh, I'm different. It'd be a lot of ego and shit like that stop the fucking bond or stop the relationship because we all have something to offer. We all smart. We all shit like that. But when it comes to bringing something to the table, we lack that because of our ego and our pride. Oh, nah, I ain't fuck with that nigga and shit like that. He think he better than. And I think this is the other nigga want to talk like me or he want to try to make me think like him and shit like that. Nah, some people, you know what it is. Sometimes I gotta learn more too. Like I gotta accept people for who they are and accept the information for how it come. But sometimes I still be in emotions to be like, well, if a person is not being, this will come with having mother issues too. Coming like I'm learning that as I'm talking too. If a person is not sensitive or being understanding to how I feel, automatically I get defensive. So if I'm expressing something to you of how I feel, and you're not being considerate or being um like understanding to what I'm saying, and if I see you keep debating it, because if it's not relatable, it's debatable. If you keep debating what I'm saying, I'm gonna get automatically not aggressive, but I'm gonna get more on defense because I'm trying to be real with you and trying to tell you why I might do the things I do. It might be the person I am, and a person would just block out how I feel to prove a point. So when I see you trying to block out a fuck how I feel to prove what you got to say, I'm thinking, oh, you don't give a fuck what I got to say, do you? Oh, you don't give a fuck, huh? I'm trying to be real with you, and you keep trying to debate me. I dig it. You want to fight. That's how I look at it. You want to fight. You want to fight. I don't know what else to say. I don't know what else to say. I don't know how else to, that's why I don't really like to get. I don't know what else to do. Sometimes I gotta be open-minded to people. By me not reacting and sitting back and relaxing and thinking, I can be more understanding that you have to be more open-minded to not how people treat you, to how the information you're saying is coming off. You see what I'm saying? Because I'm so focused on how people treat me instead of being focused on the person that you might be giving the information to. You expecting, sometimes we expect, how can I say, you can't expect love from a person that's not self-loving. You can't expect somebody to give you something they don't have. You can't expect people out there in the world to give you love when they don't even have it to give to themselves. You see what I'm saying? That's why you gotta know your place, man. I gotta do the windows and shit like that. I gotta do the windows. I wish I could take those things off. That's why I stay out the way, man. You got to. Why is my shit? I hate smoking these shits. These shits is horrible for you. That's why you take two pulls. That shit ain't healthy. Yo, it's a lot of things too. We don't talk about our health and shit like that. We forget to talk about that shit, man. But I ain't gonna go too hard, man. You already know how I am. Peace and blessings. Thanks everybody for coming through. You already know the 3 L's in life, man. Live, love, and learn. And you know what I mean? Streets ain't made for everybody. That's why they got sidewalks, man. You know what I mean? But I ain't gonna be here too long, man. It's getting cold out here, man. Love y'all, man.